We talked. We were starting. We read John chapter 15, verse 9 through 17, and we had a pretty good discussion in the back. Actually, everybody was participating. It was a good conversation. What'd you guys get out of today? I'll start with you. Well, you actually go with you. You know what you're supposed to do. Yeah. Let's Layla. I mean, at least you can go ahead.
No, Alana's ready now. Look at her like.
No, Michelle, she has to go to the end.
Okay.
She remembers something.
Well, what I got out of it is in order to be Jesus' friend, you have to follow his command, and his command is to love one another.
You took her part. Oops. Alright, let's read it.
You can say what you want to say.
You can say what you want to say.
Tell them what verse 17 said.
So what it says that you should, it says, commanding, it says, this is my command, and to love each other.
Amen.
That's what John 15, verse 17 says. She memorized it all by herself.
Good job, girl.
What'd you get out of it, Layla?
What I got out of it is that you have to, in order to be Jesus' friend, you have to command him and follow his instructions and listen to what he says.
Just learn about it today.
So I learned that to be Jesus' friend, you have to follow what Jesus did when, what he commanded when he wanted to command y'all to on earth.
One of the things that we talked about a lot is one thing I told him is that Jesus loves every one of us in this room. But in order to be his friend, it says in verse 14, it says, "You are my friend if you do what I command." And that is just an extra layer from just being in his love, in his favor, to becoming a friend. It says in verse 15, it says, "I no longer call you servants, because a servant does not know his master's business. Instead, I have called you friends, for everything that I learned from my Father, I have made known to you."
And then we read 16, and since like mostly in the Bible, Jesus always uses the word like bear a fruit. And I told Lele, if you still remember, I'm gonna ask her if she remembers, because I described to her what Jesus means by everything when he talks about it. So Lele, who's the soil?
We are.
Okay. You can just say the one. You can say it out loud.
We are the soil.
Okay. And who's the farmer?
God.
Okay. And then who's the seed?
Christ.
Christ and all of his works.
And then how do we grow? Or him watering us is us doing what in Jesus Christ? Or doing in the world? Him watering.
You gotta follow his commands in order for the seed to grow.
Yeah. And we have to also be the good soil and accept what he tells us to do.
And once we bear that good fruit, what does that fruit have in it?
Inside of it.
Seeds.
More seeds. We go and we plant that seed in more people, and the cycle just keeps going through.
And it keeps growing and growing.
And a lot of time, verse 17, one more time.
They better point it to the line. This.
This is my command, and love each other.